This is Suzanne Wagner again, and I am doing my personal quote and blog for the 13th of November, 2022. My quote for today: "The light breaks through and the day begins. The morning song of the day sounds like mandolins. The rain that fell a few days ago supports all life in going slow. I sit with my cup of tea and wonder what my life might be if I had made some other choices, if I had listened to some other voices within that had a bolder view of what could be if I broke through the fear that shackled me down, beyond the beliefs that tried to drown me in the rivers of pain and despair and stopped me because I felt I did not compare. But what we are is not something to measure. It is something to share and to always treasure." Okay, my blog for today, I kind of went a little esoteric, so bear with me, okay? All right, so I am an outlaw that lives in a secret world, one that few know and could never imagine. I live in worlds that exist beyond hundreds of dimensional doors. I experience various energetic expressions from hidden parts within that have a courage and bravery that I do not possess right now. I watch them, curious as to what motivates them in such a way. The theme within all of those that are me is that we all recognize that society's intention is to consume and destroy, regardless of the time or place in which they exist. The weapons employed by civilizations are indifference, complacency, comfort, and laziness. They are those wounded places within souls that will offer the least resistance and make each person vulnerable to manipulation. They are those sore spots that we don't want others to touch, but those in power know how to press good and hard into them. Those in power intentionally cause us to contract and pull away in pain. Even the threat of pushing on such places will cause us to wince and remove ourselves from the hidden menace that we fear. But life begins when we are willing to dig out the thorns that fester. All real and valuable life is under that carpet that appears so lovely but has not moved for centuries. Behind the curtains are the scenes that were the motivations and inspirations of all great ideas, creation, and art. Within the ugliness of those things that are those things that harbor deeper feelings. Within the agony of our emotion are the fears that block us from trying. Within the malady of our human condition are those places of indifference and frustration that lead us towards jealousy and gossip. When we are willing to speak the words of death and are willing to lure others towards the oblivion that they ignore, that is where we will find the treasures of this life. Thanks, everyone.